Good morning.
Good morning.
God is knocking, isn't he?
Yes.
Where is that in the Bible? Does anybody know?
你们知道
Where is
从
that?
圣经哪个章节出来的？
I just
神
want to
在
comment on
额
that.
外扣门。
Revelation 3:20. If you could turn there.
启示录
You can turn there. I want to expound the verse that you just sang.
3章
Revelation
20节。
3:20.
启
Revelation 3.
示录3章20节。
That's a great song.
刚刚那首诗歌是非常好的诗歌，
But it's not for sinners, it's for God's people.
不是为了罪人，而是为了神属神人。
Let me read the verse and the context.
我现在念给你们听。
Revelation 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him and will sup with him and he with me.
看啊，我站在门外叩门，若有听见我声音就开门的，我要进到他那里去，我与他，他与我一同坐席。
Who is he speaking to? Very important to find out, isn't it?
这个很重要，我们要知道他在对谁说这句话。
Revelation 3:14 tells us who he is speaking to.
启示录3章14节就告诉了我们，他是在对谁说这些话。
Revelation 3:14, and unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write.
在14节就说，你要写信给老底嘉教会的使者说，那位阿门的为诚实、诚信、真实见证人，在神创造万物之上为元首的。
He's talking to his own people.
他是对他自己的百姓说话。
And sometimes what happens is that we're so involved with the cares of this world that we do not cultivate an ear to hear what the Spirit says.
很多的时候，我们真是为这世界上的事情混淆了，就没有去注意听神说的话。
And the reason why is because we don't take the time to cultivate that ear, to hear what God has to say because of our sinful nature.
主要是我们有罪的罪性，就阻止了我们来注意的培养这个能够听的耳朵，听神的话。
That's why it's important to study to show yourself approved unto God, which is my text for today.
所以呢，今天我的主题就是要讲你要如何来听神的话。
Our key verse is in 2 Timothy 2:15.
今天我主要讲的最重要的经节是提摩太后书2章15节。大家看看，当竭力在神面前得蒙喜悦，做无愧的工人，按着正义分解真理的道。
I am a King James Bible believer.
他很喜欢King James 的这个翻译的圣经，可是大家别忘了，这是600年前翻译的，现在已经出了很多的新的圣经翻译。I'm just explaining as an older version. We have very many new studies.
Right. Which I do not believe they are God's words.
他对于新翻的圣经有一点他个人的意见，他经常赞成。
Because God is not the author of confusion.
他觉得神不是造成混淆的人。
To receive truth, it comes from the heart.
我们要收到真理，真的要从心里面去领会，
not from the mind.
而不是从我们的脑筋里面。
So when I read my King James Bible and it says study, no other Bible says it. I wonder why.
他说他注意到一点，就是其他翻译的圣经好像没有提这个词，就是勤读圣经这个字。
Study to show yourself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
所以最重要的，我们真的是要根据正道来读这个经。
One division is the Old Testament and New Testament.
你知道圣经里分成两部分，一部分就是旧约圣经跟新约圣经。
Everyone divides the word of God.
每个人都会用你自己的方式来分析经经。
Because not everything applies to a Christian.
不是每一件说到的事情都是一定是关于做基督徒的。
If I was to pick up sticks, would I be afraid of getting killed?
假如我拿个棍子拿出来，跟人家争执争闹的话，是不是我会害怕我会被打死？
If I ate the fruit of the vine, would I be afraid to die?
假如我吃这个葡萄树上的葡萄这个枝所结的果，我会不会想到我也会吃到死？
If I didn't build an ark, would I be afraid to drown?
假如我没有造这个方舟，我会不会害怕会淹死？
Obviously, no, because nothing shall separate me from the love of Christ.
当然不可能会发生，因为没有任何的力量可以让我跟神的爱分开。
So when I read the Word of God, I need to find out what applies to me.
当我在读神的话的时候，我常常想，他到底在跟我说些什么？
You can make another division in the Bible. Paul wrote 13 books in the New Testament.
保罗写了13本书在这个新约圣经里。
My doctrine comes from the Pauline epistles.
我主要的今天跟你们分享的就是从这个保罗的书信来跟你们分享。
It doesn't come from Matthew 5 where it says, Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
我今天不是要谈马太书提到的怎么样可以受福。
I'm not going to inherit the earth. I'm supposed to set my affections on things above.
我并不在乎要拥有这个世界，或者世界能给我什么。我其实很在乎的是在天上的。
The Jews rejected their Messiah and their millennial kingdom.
你们知道，犹太人是拒绝了耶稣做救主，
And because of that, blindness in part has happened unto Israel.
因为这样，所以你就发现有很多的不幸的事情发生在以色列人身上。
Until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in.
一直到了圣经的启示，就是所有的人都归在神名下，那时候神的话就成就了。
You are a Jew, you are a Gentile, or you are of the church of God. One of the three.
你要不就是犹太人，你要不就是外邦人，要不你就是基督徒。
So I said a lot there, didn't I?
我说了很多，
You don't have to agree with it,
你不一定要同意我讲的那句话，
but you should study
但你们一定要勤读圣经，
to find out if it's true or not.
你们自己来看看，到底圣经说的是不是真的？
Here are the rules of engagement.
我们怎么样跟那个神建立这个关系？
Proverbs 30 verse 6 says,
箴言36章is it 36?
yeah, Proverbs 30
chapter 30, verses 6.
6.
有圣经的你可以自己打开。箴言30章第6节。
I said study to divide. I make divisions in the Word of God, right? Old Testament, New Testament. I even go a little bit further. Not every book in the New Testament is written to a Christian.
不是I'm sorry. What did you just say? I was checking the Bible.
Not every verse in the Bible is written to Christians.
不是每一个章节，圣经里讲的每一个章节都是提到跟基督徒有关的。
I need to find out by studying what applies to me.
我要勤读的时候，我才能够知道到底圣经在对我说些什么。
So I make divisions.
所以我就要分辨，我要能够分析。
I don't add and I do not subtract.
所以做一个勤读圣经的人，我不要自己随加或者随减圣经里的话。
Thy word is settled forever in heaven.
神说的话，在这本圣经里已经说得很清楚了，而且知道永远。
I don't add to it. Proverbs 36, add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar.
所以我们看有中文圣经的话，就是他的言语你不可加添，恐怕他责备你，你就显为说谎言的人。
Revelation 22:19.
启示录
Revelation 22:19.
20章19节，22章。
22:19. I divide. I don't add, and I don't take away.
所以22章19节，找到没有？
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things that are written therein.
所以这书上的预言，若有人删去什么，神必从他书上所写的生命树和圣城删去他的份。
Very interesting, isn't it?
是不是很有趣？
Very sobering.
也是非常严肃的事情。
I work with engineers.
我是跟工程师一起工作，
Their brains are like this big.
工程师的脑子很大，
No sense of humor.
他觉得他们没有一点幽默感，很多工程师没有幽默感，
No room for error.
因为他们很精确，所以绝对不容许错误。
We need to be on the same page.
我们呢，必须大家都同样从同一篇章节来看事情、看东西。
Your plan cannot contradict my plan.
你的计划跟我的计划不能够冲突。
Jesus says, straight is the way, and narrow, and few find it.
神是说